Girl, what did you buy now?
Hey guys, it's Lovely with Lovely Esteem, and today we're back to talk about changing our hair up a little bit, right? So, when I talk about change, it's not always this huge thing. And let me say this, changing your hair can feel so monumental, especially if you're used to wearing your hair the same way, or if you are getting older like I am. Sometimes your hair starts to thin, and you're trying to figure out like what can you do to give yourself a little zhuzh, but like not disturb everything, because we're not trying to rake through this hair no more. We are gently applying a little bit, praying over it as we're slicking our hair back. Yes, we are. So today I want to talk about ponytails. This ponytail right here. Okay, so this ponytail is from Shein. Honey, listen. I'm gonna scoot back when I say this. I was shooketh. All right? I said, thank you, but when did this happen? And Shein said, for the price of $3, we could give you a new do. I said, so I pushed since, yes, you're not even on my favorites. Me and you, we together. So I was like, okay. So then I tried to see what else they had available, right? So the second ponytail we're going to look at, it's more afroed, right? Now, I am talking from everything that I do, I try to do through a Black woman's lens, because that's who I am. That's how I can be as authentic as possible. I don't want to pretend that I know anything different. That don't mean I won't throw on a straight or a curly ponytail, but I'm talking from things that work good for me, right? That's the only way I know how to even help other people figure out what's good for them, because you have to apply other people's advice to your life in the way that fits your life. Okay, so this little hair, it's super soft. Again, it was another $3 find, and I was like, I could put it on top, I can put it in the bag, and we're gonna try it on. The next one was, this wasn't a win. Okay, it wasn't a win-win for me, as what I'm telling you. So this one is just a little small. Now, I would probably, in retrospect, get two of these so I could do like a nice, cute curly on one side, curly on the other side, because that would be super adorable. But it's easy to put on. It has two combs, and we're going to try it on. And the fourth one that I have, it is also, and all of these are drawstring. It's longer. It's playing games. It's giving life. It's swinging. So we're going to try that on. Now, the one that I have on right now, I have it in. I like to use bobby pins because they work well for me. And let me see. I'm trying to see where the bobby pins are so I can take it out correctly. So first what I did was, well, I started with giving myself a good standard ponytail. I'd made a low ponytail this time. Like, it was just a low ponytail, and I wrapped my hair up because I knew I wasn't, my hot flashes are, they flashing lights, baby. They flash. I don't like what it's doing to me. I don't like what it's doing to me. But I'm doing all the things they suggest. Vitamins, exercise, losing weight, getting more sleep, drinking more water, praying to God. At some point, I'm going to just sacrifice myself and throw my body into some volcanoes because I'm just hot all the time. I don't like it. However, these ponytails make it less hot than a full wig, and I still get to change up a little bit. So we're going to start with Baby No Name, because I didn't name this one. Because sometimes when you don't have anything nice to say, you shouldn't say anything at all. And I didn't have anything nice to say about the little one. So we stretching it out. Look how big, like, you can get a lot of hair in here. We're stretching it out. We're putting it on. You're taking your 2 clips, you're putting them in there, right? You're finding your, where did I put it? Okay. You find your string. Your string is usually attached to your little adjuster, and you start pulling because you want to get your combs in there tight, right? Okay. Now I wrap my little doodad around and try to tuck it underneath of the ponytail. Then you can loop-de-loop, boom, bada bing. You have a cute little pony. Sometimes I'll take extra hair from the bottom, wrap it around the top so that it gives a more fuller appearance up here. But that's the first one. Not so bad, especially if you're just trying to go out. You can take bobby pins and put it in there, and you can just, as you can see, we can just take it out. And that is what I love, because when you are having a hot flash, when you had a long day, I would absolutely recommend saving all of your nets, your hair nets, put them back in your hair nets, and then put it back inside the bag that you got them from. This will preserve the length of these like cheaper hair pieces, because you paid your money for it. You want to get some good use out of it. And yes, you're like, but Lee, it's $3. And I'm waiting for somebody to tell me a reason why I shouldn't have it for at least a year. Okay, thank you. And now this is the next one. It has 2 combs in here. Again, it has the drawstring in here. And for this one, you can decide which way do you want it to go, right? Because we're doing a ponytail, I think maybe I might take 1 comb and go underneath the pony, and the second one and go above the pony. And then we're going to pull that sucker. Keep pulling. Okay. Now that we have it fitted well, remember we're going to take it and we're going to tuck it. If you can't tuck it, get a bobby pin. Okay. And just like that, we have a nice full. They came in black and brown, which I was like, we can make this work. We can do this, right? Now picture your hair can be straight back. You can put a couple braids in it, because remember, it has such a large base, wide base. You'll be able to pull up, get your braids in there, and then have this sit a little bit higher. And that would be such a super cute look. But you can walk down the street, put some bobby pins on the side to keep it in there. The wind isn't going to take it off because you have the combs in there. And a win is a win. A win is a win. So that's what's this, the third one? Okay. All right, so we're going to just, again, we're going to take this off. Now, sometimes what I do is I will tuck my hair into a little ball, so that way the hair itself isn't rubbing up against anything. Put my little cap back on here because I'm trying to preserve such a cheap, because all of this is synthetic, in synthetic plastic. Okay, put it back in my bag. hair out a little bit. Boom. And last but not least, we have the longest one. And these are just different styles. You can get different colors, different lengths. You can cut these too to kind of fit where you are right now. Again, they come with a comb, right? And I'm not embarrassed to wear faux hair. I gave up that whole fake plot a long time ago because I was like, all right, so I'm not wearing faux hair because I'm gonna be embarrassed that somebody knows that my hair didn't grow this long overnight. It's called context clues. You know it's not my hair. You can ask me all the questions you want. I'm gonna just go along with your lie. See how long we can play this game. Both of us gonna feel giggly or stupid after we finish answering the questions. Okay, so remember, you got ponytail. You want to put your comb at the bottom, comb at the top. And this one here is heavier, okay? So we want to really secure this one. Okay, make sure that comb is in there. You want to wrap this around as much as you can and try to tuck it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take hair from the bottom of this ponytail. Try your best. I'm trying to see if I can stretch out a little bit. Try your best not to pull it and puff it up. Like you're trying not to cause too many issues. But this is how you get a little full of a look. And we're going to take some of this hair and wrap it around the ponytail. And then we're going to take some bobby pins and we're going to sit them in there. Now we got a fuller ponytail look. You can do more, wrap more, because the more you wrap, the thinner your ponytail will be. But you see how much hair you're working with. I would just take whatever I had if I was going to do some more. Again, be super delicate. And I would wrap it in the opposite direction. Right? Put another bobby pin in here. I'm just doing it because I'm going to take it right off. You still have so much hair. But now you've wrapped that ponytail again. And she said, if you're going to put me on here, you're going to put me on here all the way. You're going to do it right. Yeah. So now we have a cute ponytail that's full. Get to talk. Get to feel a little fancy if you want. And if you have a hot flash, it's not going to send you over the edge because one, we're going to whip this sucker off, right? We're going to be like, I'm having a hot flash right now. You're going to say, okay, but the bobby pin is in there. All right, let's see. We're going to take the bottom off. Take the one bobby pin out. And of course the bobby pin would be stuck inside of, oh, there you go. Boom, bobby pin out. Ponytail still not completely obliterated. And this one you definitely want to put back inside of the netting because it's just going to get bigger and bigger and it'll just look like a bowl of really disorganized puffy ramen. There you go. So those are four ways that we feel a little fancy. We changed it up just a little bit. Judged ourselves up just a little bit. But we honestly didn't spend more than $25. $25 for each one of these, you could have your hair low. You could wear it higher. You could put a head wrap on with it. You could buy a little braid to put across the top and then put this on there. Like, you have an infinite amount of hairstyles that you can do for under $25 that are all perimenopause friendly, that are also friendly for women who don't like a lot of tension on their hair, or can't afford to have a lot of tension on their hair because maybe they suffer from like alopecia or something like that, where they really can't have stuff just like ripping through their hair. And you want to have like, you want to try all the styles, but maybe that's just not meant for you. That's not how your hair does. So don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed to change it up, because anybody who's going to judge you was going to judge you no matter what you did. Anybody who's judging you now, it's too late. They've already judged you. It's too late. Like, it's too late. Anywho, you guys be good, because we're going to change it up. We're going to keep working on it, right? Because not only are we healing from betrayal, but we're healing from betraying ourselves, because there are times when we've changed it up on ourselves and we never went back to who we absolutely were. And we're divine creatures and we should act like such. And remember, we want to like, share, and subscribe, because we're still learning how to better articulate our feelings, wants, needs, and desires, so that we can advocate for ourselves and the people that we love. I appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. We hope you'll stick around, because we're going to learn so much more. Bye, guys.
Girl, what did you buy now?